Starting now.
Oh wait, let's just we'll update them real quick. So we're calling back for anybody who doesn't know. We're calling back this guy who contacted us about wanting to do Meat Boy the movie, Super Meat Boy the movie. Actually, he called it Super Meathead the movie.
Yeah, he called it Super Meathead,
and that's where this all started. We already have one call, and we'll go from there. You'll get it. You'll catch up.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to add him into the call now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Sorry about the lateness of the calls. We are night people.
I think I'm learning that about you guys, but doesn't work with the mornings. But that's okay.
No. Yeah, sorry about that.
Get on the same page. That's okay.
So yeah, I guess we were. I got your email. We both looked over it, and we were pretty interested in it, and we were, we just kind of wanted to actually talk to you about it because we just want to basically see hiring you, what that entails, and I know I got the summary, but
So just to kind of go over the same things again, it seems like you guys really want to do this the right way, and by the right way it means through your vision. So for me to come to you as I did originally and say, guys, let's make a film, let me pay you some money and let me do this, instead of that, I think it's more suitable for you guys to hire someone like me, just in the interim, to get you guys to a place where you're comfortable with a script. And the script is the blueprint. And then if we get to that point where you guys are like, I'm loving this, and I'm saying I can work with this, then I can take it out to all my financiers. I can take it out to the production companies who can then make the film based on what you guys have signed off on.
Yeah.
So that, I think, not only works with what you guys want, but it also works with me, and it gives me the safety net of not wasting my time, because if we can't get to a treatment, I don't know what to expect, but I've been in situations like this, and instead of me working on other things, I'm going to be working on this with you guys, and I would need to be compensated for that.
Right.
And,
of course.
Yeah.
So you talked to Joseph, right, on the phone?
I did. Yes.
Okay. So I don't know. Okay, so this is just between us.
Sure.
I don't know. What was your opinion of him? Because it was a friend of the family type situation, and he knew somebody, who knew somebody, and we got in touch with him, and he was, he's kind of a hard ass and whatever else, but he was the one who lost us that deal with Comedy Central.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, between me and you, I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
Oh.
I know, but I know that for a fact, guys, because what he was asking for was ridiculous. It's just never going to happen with any producer on any level of any kind. You can't ask for these things.
What was he asking for?
3.5% of the production budget. You know what I think is he was just doubling and tripling my offer just to kind of see. It was more like a negotiation tactic.
Yeah, that's what he did to Comedy Central. They gave us an offer, and then we're like, Joe, should we do this? And he's like, no, they're gonna go higher. And then he's like, double it. And then they did double it, and he's like, no, if they're doubling it, we can go even higher. Exactly. And he kept doing it, and then he kept saying stuff about stocks and bonds and something about you gotta buy it
high and sell it low.
You gotta buy. Do you buy it high or you sell it when it's low?
I think you buy it when it's higher because that's worth more.
You definitely buy low and you sell high. To make
I don't even know what he's talking about. I mean, the guy's pretty old. Honestly,
right.
He doesn't play games.
Yeah.
And you've played Meat Boy, and I mean, you've been following us for a while, and
definitely. And just to be honest and upfront with you guys, I don't guarantee this film is gonna really. I can't guarantee that people are going to jump up and down to this. All I know is because
I can't guarantee I'll be alive tomorrow.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Right. But I mean, like, I just want you guys to know that I'm in this fully. I'm going to do everything I can, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you're telling me and to write a story that is like ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, I'm saying, look, we can do this, but I can't with all like I can't give this to people with a straight face and say,
well, that's it, because like me and Tommy talked about it after we talked to Joe, and like we're like the thing about Gary is he's really honest, and like we could tell by talking to you that you weren't trying to blow smoke up our asses or whatever, and you're just giving it to us straight, and we appreciate that.
Cool.
Yeah, because it's very rare with what we deal with. Like a lot of times we get a lot of people that'll like tell us one thing. And then mean something totally different. Happened to us, I mean, you saw in the movie, happened to us with Microsoft, and then it seems like every person after that, we'd ask them like a question or something, and they would give us like this bullshit answer, and we're like, that doesn't even exist. Like, why would you even do that?
Yeah. I mean, the way my view about this thing is like, it's a journey, and it takes a few years. This is not something that we can just like, you hand me money and we write a script tomorrow and I disappear the next day. Like, I'm in this for the long haul. And to do this properly is going to take a year or two at least. So
really? I thought it would be like a 2-3 week thing.
No, definitely not.
I mean, I don't know, because like,
I mean, well, you made the whole eugenics comic in like a week. Like, I figured.
Yeah. I mean,
that's
I
like
don't know how it translates.
like a treatment's what, like 97 pages?
No, a treatment could be anything under 20 pages, but it's the full story, though. It's the full story, and for you guys, for a writer to come in and listen to you guys and like.
Speaking of writers, I they didn't have it at Redbox, but I actually went out to Video down the street, and I got a copy of Ghoulies, and I watched it. I mean, it was all right. It wasn't what I expected.
Yeah.
But I mean, your writer is pretty good.
It was surprising. It scared Shannon. It scared Shannon a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was like a kids movie, but it wasn't at all.
It was dark in place. A very dark film.
I mean, Ghoulies was not my writer's film. It was just to be straight, just to make sure.
Wait, what? But was he not credited, or?
Yeah. He's not.
So he wrote it, but he wasn't credited.
Like a
ghostwriter.
J.J. Abrams wrote Lost and wasn't credited.
Yeah.
No, I'll double check with him, but I definitely know his first like major credited film was called. But it's not.
Was that like the sub? Was that like the subtitle thing for the movie? I don't remember. I don't have the cover box anymore. But I wrote it down when we talked.
Okay, cool.
I wrote it down when we talked, and I thought that was what we were kind of going for. You were like,
I said
we should do something in the vein of Ghoulies because that's what your writer had done in the past. You kept saying how he was really efficient. And he was like an art machine. Like he could just churn out the movies left and right.
Yeah, that's what I got. Like he did Ghoulies, and then a couple of those other ones, and Ghoulies 1 and 2.
The name of the film is.
Wait, what?
The name of the movie is.
Oh. I thought it was like.
I feel really stupid now.
Oh no, maybe I should have been more clear. Maybe I'll take partial responsibility there. No. His name of his film is, and I was referencing movies he thought was similar, and he was saying, yeah, it could be like Ghoulies. I could see it, or another one too. I'll fish it out here. I'll fish it out.
Yeah, I mean, because the thing is we did, like I said, we ended up renting Ghoulies, and it was pretty dark.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, I mean, like, there isn't really a film that is like Super Meatball. I mean, we really need to talk about if we're on the same page with all.
Yeah. We're getting. It seems like we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves. So okay, basically, what we would do is we would hire you for 2 years, and you would be under exclusive contract with us, and you would write the movie with. His name is
Doug.
Doug.
Yeah,
Okay, Doug
before
Art?
that.
Is it Doug Art? Or
Doug
no,
Art.
it's the movie. It's the movie, damn it. I keep fucking up, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tommy, what you should do is I usually have like a little notepad.
Yeah, I need to write that down. I need to do that.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay,
so basically, yeah, you would
it's not
be...
2 years. It's not 2 years. It's 2 months.
Oh,
and
2
you're
months.
hiring me for 2 months to come up with like a blueprint, which can be 1 to 20 pages of the story that really flushes out the story.
No, but is it the blueprint for the?
It's
for like the deli area, or is it like for the whole set?
Yeah, is it...
For the whole screenplay, the story. It basically flushes out the story of what the story is going to be.
Oh.
Super Meat Boy arrives in Chicago and blah 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 blah. You know, like it does the story.
No, we didn't. I didn't. Tommy was in North Carolina, and I was in Santa Cruz, California when we did Meat Boy. It wasn't Chicago.
Yeah, we weren't in Chicago. Well, actually, yeah, there's like...
Chicago. That was just an example.
Because that wouldn't work at all, though. Like that doesn't make sense.
Definitely.
Right.
Like we want it based in like one of our hometowns, or maybe like a combination of both, like some sort of like North California, like fictional North California, where like the people like they're kind of rednecky, but they surf. Like I don't know,
like redneck kind of surfer people, and like some of them are educated and some of them aren't.
Yeah. Okay, like that's doable. That's all doable.
Like that's I see it like in my they say in your mind's eye.
Yeah.
I see it in my mind's eye.
My mind's eye.
Like I can envision it. It's kind of like when I had the same feeling, like the feeling of actually seeing it. Like when I was working on Meat Boy, I was thinking to myself, "Oh my God, I can see it in my mind's eye. I could see the game."
Yeah, we get the same thing with Skate Game now too. It's like that whole like that vision, that like just everything, just influx of different ideas and sets.
What I'm thinking, Gary, is that do you think there's any way we can incorporate Skate Game within the Meat Boy movie?
I mean, if we've hired him, like if we've hired you, we can basically kind of.
Yeah, if we pay for it, can we work it in somehow? Because we're thinking like a cross promotion.
We would direct the writer to do the mashup. If that's something we wanted to do. I mean, we're just trying to get a feel of like what kind of control we would have. So if we wanted to take that Skate Game trailer and make it into like a feature.
But you need like a story, and you need a character, and you need like
I'm thinking like there's a kid from like a troubled home, and he's growing up, and then as he's walking to the deli, right? He's walking to the deli to get like a cut of meat, and then in the background, the girl on the skateboard, right? Because like just like you remember the trailer?
Yeah.
Okay, girl on the skateboard, slow motion, flips. I'm doing it with my hand. I'm kind of like, okay, you got to see it like in your mind's eye. You got to see it up, and then as she's doing the flip, slow motion, takes off the hat. You think it's a boy the whole time. It's actually a girl.
Yeah, it's a girl. Oh, fuck, dude. Maybe it's Bandage Girl.
Yo! Oh, yeah. That's so good. That's Bandage Girl. We should just change in the game. We should change her to Bandage Girl.
Yeah, we probably should. So anyway, for the 2 months, you would do the treatment, which is the blueprint of like the story, the sets, everything.
Not the sets, just the story.
Okay, so the blueprint term, that's just like an outline of the story. Then, right?
It's an outline, exactly. So I'd give you an outline of the story.
Okay, so the blueprints, the blueprints come later.
And would we have to actually fly down to you're in LA, right?
Yeah. I'm in LA. No, I mean at this point, no. Doug flies in and out of LA, and he's. I think.
So are we going to be dealing with Doug then? Are you the middleman for Doug, or?
No, I mean you'd be pitching your ideas to me and Doug, and then Doug and I would take them and mold them into something that could work within the industry. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. If it just like we get to a point where you guys want one thing, and me and Doug are saying like, look, we need to at least make a little bit of it this way for it to work. You guys are like, no chance. Then that's why we say at the end of 2 months, if and Timmy can't get on the same page, we part ways and done.
Okay, so then at the end of the 2 months, let's say we love we love the outline that you've done.
Okay, and we like it too, and we think it can work, and we're excited about it. Then what we do is you pay $12,000. We get 6 months to make the full script, 90 pages.
You can make the whole movie in with only 12 grand.
Just the script, which is the entire story. Which
okay,
is like,
well, how is there any way we can make the whole movie with 12 grand?
Like, how does that work? Like, when the budgets and stuff come in, do we get the 12? Do we take the 12 grand and put it into the budget, and then maybe have like a little more than 12 grand to make the entire movie? Because it doesn't seem like 12 grand's enough to make a full movie.
No, it's not. It's not. So what I would do is then I would take that script, which is the story, and then I would go get it professionally budgeted, and I would take it to my financiers and my production company contacts, and they would finance the entire film at whatever the budget is.
Okay. So that's after the script.
After the treatment, after the treatment, after the script. And if we're on the same page with the script, I'll give you half of your money back, so then I can, because I'm not doing it for the money. I'm not doing it to make 4 grand, 12 grand. I'm doing it to get to a script where I can take it out and make it a movie.
Okay.
And then I'll give you half of your money back that you've given me. I'll give it back because we're at a point where we're on the same page.
Would the 12 grand be a buddy money exchange, or would it be straight?
Yeah, would that go into escrowed, or would that be?
No. I would give you half of that back.
So it'd be flat out buddy money split from the beginning, 12 grand.
And then the buddy, then 50% buddy back.
If we get to the point, at the end of 6 months, if we have a script that you guys are like, we love it, and me and Doug say we love it, then I'll give you half of your money back, no problem. And then I'll take out the script to the industry. I'll show it to my friends and contacts, and then.
So then shouldn't that 12? Is it half the money we've paid up to that point, or just half the money? Okay, so
12 plus 4.
Okay, so that's, hold on,
16,000.
Okay, yeah. So then shouldn't all of that money go into an escrowed account? So then at the end of it, if we like it, we get our 8,000 buddy money back. If we don't like it, then it takes it out of the escrowed account.
But you would pay me the 4,000. And then you would pay me the 12. Like, I need to be compensated for my time in the meantime. And if we get to the point that we like it, I'll like write you guys a check back for half of that.
And do you think that the thing that I don't understand is before, when you were talking about like getting like Cameron Diaz and who was Dr. Fetus?
Well, any names, guys, would come after we get a script and after we get a production and financing company on board. And then we can start talking about, okay, so we have our script. We can start talking about attaching talent.
Okay.
Do we have control over that?
You have a big say, but you do not have 100%. No, I do not want Cameron Diaz. The film is done.
But we do want Cameron. Don't write that down or anywhere, because we do want Cameron.
Yeah, we do want her.
We talked about that before.
Okay.
Because remember the part we were just talking about where the girl goes upside down and it's Spanish girl? If that was Cameron Diaz, oh my God, that would be like huge, right?
Right.
It would be insane.
Maybe the financiers want.
Like, she's still a big star and everything, right?
Yeah, she was in that movie.
Something About Mary.
Yeah, she was in that.
Yep, very valid. Yeah, definitely.
That's like huge.
So what you guys need to start doing, if we're on page with all on board with all like the business stuff, is you need to start thinking what kind of movie you would like to see Super Meat Boy being made into.
A big one, like
like Wreck-It Ralph big.
Okay, but do you want to see it like a cartoon? Do you want to see it in real life action? Do you want to see it?
Remember when we talked about the gaming movie situation?
Yeah,
is that an option?
Stuff.
Is that still an option?
What, the gaming movie?
Yeah, the gaming movie stuff, where you go into the theater and you have the joysticks.
No. We'd have to make it for like theaters that can be seen anywhere around the world. The joystick ones could be for, let's say, a premiere or a special.
Yeah, like something where they can do special.
Yeah,
like movements and stuff. But I mean, I mean, I don't know if you know how it kind of works, because it's kind of like the Kinect, where it doesn't really have to work. You just tell them it works, and you kind of, make them believe that they're actually controlling something.
It's all about believing.
Really. It's not real.
Is Kinect like that? It doesn't actually.
Oh no, it doesn't actually do anything.
No. There's no way.
It's a huge scam.
Yeah, no. Every one of their press conferences, and it's been confirmed, they have a guy behind stage moving the mouse around on the screen.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty nuts.
That's
one of the reasons why. Well, we're not even supposed to talk about this because it's all NDA. But one of the, so you know how we're currently trying to sue them for the money that they owe us.
Yeah,
because they owe us we're thinking at least $7 million that they have unpaid. Right?
Yeah, unpaid.
Microsoft.
Yeah,
Yes.
Microsoft. Yeah.
And what they threatened us, they threatened us, saying that if we sue them, that they're going to sue us for revealing that the Kinect isn't real, because we kind of alluded to it once.
Yeah.
Because that would blow up in their face huge.
Yeah, because everybody's buying it,
Right.
but nobody.
They paid for advertising. Did you know they paid for advertising at Burger King? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Those toys weren't even real. It was all fake.
Yeah. It's messed up.
Okay, so what I can do is I can draw up some sort of like really basic, really simple agreement between you guys and me, saying essentially my bullet points, putting that in like a legal agreement.
Did you know that the new Xbox have the Kinect built in already? Like they're all that it watches you.
Yeah, it's like, seriously, Google it and look at everything that, like, security. The U.S. military won't allow their soldiers to have the new Xbox because it's always on and it watches you and it tracks your credit card.
It literally does live cam broadcasts to like Twitch and stuff, like straight to it, and
Yeah.
everything is straight broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I don't know if you saw at E3 that there was a lot of behind the scenes workings back there where people were pulling strings because they were like, I don't think this shouldn't do well because this is mind control. This is a Big Brother situation. Turns out it's actually true.
Yeah.
Like we're not developing for it anymore because it's really like
it's evil.
It goes beyond anything you could imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It is the most Orwellian bullshit you've ever seen. It is insane.
Surveillance to the max.
Yes. Okay, so you're gonna draw up an agreement.
Yeah, and then you guys need to start thinking about stories, and then I'm gonna get Doug and I will come to you.
Whatever you do, seriously, do not buy an Xbox One, because like the stuff we're telling you can't tell anybody, but it's really like serious.
You have my word, man. I'm not.
It's
like it goes beyond. It goes into like child pornography realm. Like it gets really dark.
Wow.
It's insane. The things that we've seen, we can't unsee some of the, like, we were one of the first developers to actually have one of the Kinect kits.
That's crazy.
And
let's stay on topic a little bit, just because I got.
Yeah, sorry. We get. Yeah. Well,
okay.
Hey, maybe that could be a movie. There's movie 2 right there.
That's our sequel. Let's focus on the first one.
I don't think that would make sense as a sequel.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw up the agreements. I'm going to send them to you. We'll execute them. I'm going to introduce you to Doug. And then Doug and I are going to do is have a preliminary conversation with you guys where you guys are just going to talk for an hour about what kind of movie you would like to see, what kind of elements, what kind of story.
I'm thinking, skateboard.
Not yet.
Upside down, slow motion shot. The girl that the helmet comes off. She'll have to have hair. She'll have to have hair in this one. What was that?
Let's focus on Super Meat Boy.
Well, no, that's Band-Aid Girl. That's
her introduction. But I think what he's saying, Ed, is that's the call that we have with that Art Douglas guy.
Doug
Art
is his name, and is his movie.
Okay. Let me write.
Is that like a word play? Because art backwards is car.
Art backwards is tra.
What was that?
Art backwards is TRA.
Oh, but it's still 3 letters.
Yeah.
No, cat. Cat backwards is
tar.
Is tack, isn't it?
chat. Anyways, guys. Anyways.
I'm so fucking confused.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think I got that wrong. I don't think that was right at all.
That's
I was trying to do a wordplay thing on the word. I thought it was maybe.
Well, we used to get fucked up and think that Team Meat was a palindrome.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they cut it out of the movie, but we were high quite a lot.
Here's what I need from you guys too: is do you have any official sales records of how many games of how many units it's sold?
Yeah, that number.
No. It can't just be a number. I need like a receipt from Xbox. I need some sort of pay stubs. I need.
Xbox doesn't print receipts.
What do?
What?
Do they just wire you money? How do you know how many you've sold?
We don't. They
That's
haven't
the
given
whole
us anything.
problem. That's why we're going to court with them. They're telling us that we're selling 5-6 copies. It's more like 5-6 million copies.
Yeah.
And it's just like lies.
How are they telling you they're only selling 5 or 6? Is there an official record?
Well, no,
they paste us a number into the email.
I paste the number into. I think if you go back to next week, you can see that the number is there, and that was actually the number that we had by our lawyer as an estimation that would be at least 2 times that after the fact.
But how are your lawyers coming up with that number?
Oh, they're doing a what is it called? Like a degenerated sales?
Yeah, it's called a degenerative sales markup. And what that is what they do is they basically analyze web traffic and the amount of bandwidth that's allocated towards each individual transaction that comes off an Xbox Live account, and then they reverse trace that back through the main IP wall to give an actual count of how many times the bits have gone over the line, essentially. So they take that number of bits, they divide it by the number of bits in Meat Boy, then you have your sales.
Okay, could I see that report?
Yeah, I mean it's from our lawyer. It's we can copy and paste it.
I would need to just see some sort of.
Tommy, it's Control C, Control V. Just put it into the chat. You click the icon. I think it looks like a top bungle.
Yeah. We can do that. Like, do we just email that to you?
Yeah. Email, man. Email me a document, whatever from your lawyer you have that says they think you guys have sold this many games.
Okay, I can get a screenshot of the chat from the lawyer, and that should clear it up.
Well, yeah, but I want to know how they arrived at that.
Did you need our direct-to-drive sales figures? We should probably add that direct-to-drive sales figures in.
Yeah, those were insane. Yeah.
Oh, it's this huge web portal.
It's like the biggest. You've heard of Steam, right?
No.
Okay, well, Steam is like small time. It's like Steam does very well, but direct-to-drive. Yeah, direct-to-drive is owned by Rupert Murdoch, and it's part of this big media conglomerate. And yeah, they have a game portal on there. It runs through like IGN or something. It's strange, but yeah, they have that.
So let's just get the next few 3-4 steps just down straight, so we know we have it clear.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is, if you guys agree with
wait 1 sec. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write it down on a separate piece of paper so I don't get confused with
you. I'm gonna email you. I'm gonna email you a follow up with like the to dos again and what we're gonna do and when.
Well, Tommy thinks I'm weird about it, but I always like to write down, I write down URLs and stuff.
Yeah, it's infuriating.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so because I write it down because I've had a few times where my computer turned off.
Okay. So write this down. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write up the agreement between you guys and me.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing I'm going to do...
Include the Doug guy.
Yes, including Doug.
Including Doug, because he's going to be the one that actually writes it, right?
Yeah, he's the one that's going to write it.
Yeah, between Team Meat and
he's up to speed. I'm sorry, I thought we should have definitely had him in the call, but
But I think we get a call with him, right?
Do we get to talk, a call with him next, or
we will. But once we finish the agreement, I'll get Doug on a call with you guys, where you guys just talk about what kind of movie you would like, and Super Meat Boy, what kind of Super Meat Boy movie you would like.
Right.
And then Doug and I will go away, give us a few weeks. We'll come up with 6 or 7 ideas, or we'll.
You better not cut and run. That's for sure.
No.
That's why I think everything should be in an escrow account.
but I'm not interested in making 4,000. I'm interested in making the movie.
Well, can we keep? Did you want to put it in escrow, or did you need to do the buddy money situation again? Is that more like we want a straight trusting situation here? So if you want it to be straight buddy money, then just say yes. We'll keep it buddy money. If not, we'll do escrow, and then we'll do it that way.
Yeah, I would no. I don't want to involve an escrow agent. I don't want to involve.
So what do you want to do?
I want to be paid for the time that I'm producing work.
Straight buddy money.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And again, you get this back at the end, 50% of it, if we arrive at a script.
Gotcha.
We all like.
All right. Well, I mean, if you want buddy money, just say you want buddy money, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
I want buddy money.
All right.
So, and then Doug and I will come to you with a pitch of how, after listening to everything you said, we're like, okay, guys, what do you think about this? Envision this. And then you guys will have some feedback, and then we'll work on it. Hopefully, we arrive at.
I can probably Have you heard of? There's a program called Bryce 3D.
No, I haven't heard.
They use it at Pixar.
It's like an animation tool, and what we can actually do is we can do a 4-way Skype call where we can have up a Bryce 3D screen, and I can manipulate.
Kind of like show. Oh, it's almost like placing dolls on a stage.
Yeah. I can manipulate these spheres and actually basically it's like a storyboarding. It's kind of what me and Tommy like when I'm trying to explain something to Tommy, he can't envision it exactly.
Yeah, I don't have the ability to internalize my mentally
it's a programmer thing.
Yeah,
right?
I'm all code.
Yeah.
Which is cool. But
guys, I do is I go into Bryce 3D. I go into Bryce 3D and I manipulate these spheres, and sometimes you can even do a fully generated landscape. And then you just click a button and there's a sun there, and it does God rays and everything. It looks fantastic. There's clouds that are going through the sky, and you can make it almost look like a real movie. That's why it's so impressive, and that's why people use it so much. But I'm thinking if we do that, we could probably do that live and actually get a way better effect, because when the girl goes upside down.
Ed, okay, so again, this is Super Meat Boy, the movie, not Skater. We got to focus on that. B, this is just about story, nothing visual. We just got to put the story down on paper. So all the visual stuff can come later. And the story.
She doesn't say anything when she goes upside down.
No, but that's Skater Boy. We're talking about Super Meat Boy.
No, it's a girl.
Yeah, it was a girl. You thought it was a boy because of the trailer.
No, but that's Skater. That's not in this movie. That's another movie. That's another video game.
I thought we were trying to incorporate it in the intro.
Yeah, I thought since we were hiring you, we could kind of that phone call you were talking about where we get on the phone with Art and then we.
Yeah.
No, okay, so what I'm interested in is making Super Meat Boy the movie. That's what I'm interested in. If you guys want to make something else, if you want to do something else, that's fine, but that's not what I want to put my time into. Because I'm not doing this for $4,000. I'm doing this to make...
No, you were doing it for $12,000.
Right. 12, 4, 12, 16. I'm not doing it for that money. Wait,
I didn't add all these up. I thought it was just one increment of. We have to do 4, 12, and 16. Is this like a timed?
Yeah. It goes 4, then 12.
It's four initial buddy money, and then 12. Wait, I don't understand where the 12 comes from though.
It's $4,000 for the treatment, and then it's $12,000 for the script.
Yeah, that's post.
I didn't realize. I thought it was
Ed, what it is, Ed. Post 1 is $4,000. Post 2 is $12,000. Post 3 is $36,000.
Okay, it's 3.
There's no. The last post he gives us back half of post 1.
Exactly. And 2.
Half of post 1 and half of post 2.
Which is $8,000 in total I give back.
Yes.
Oh, so we're making money off the deal in the end.
In the end, yeah, we make $8,000.
Okay, that makes sense.
If we get to a script, yes. But if we just if you guys are saying, no, we want a skater girl, and I'm saying, no, this is Super Meat Boy the movie, and we're just not being able to come to terms, then it's just not going to work. And I'll say, look, guys, you could hire someone else just to write whatever you want, but this.
But I mean, can you seriously level with us here?
Yeah.
Can we introduce the game with the flip into the sun. Like it's kind of like a silhouetted figure. It goes upside down, and then the helmet comes off, the hair comes out.
Right.
It's a girl, like ooh ah in the seats, but then it's Bandage Girl.
Yeah,
and then that's how it segues down, and then like you follow her like from behind, like the hair's going back and forth, and she's going down, like kind of like the Simpsons, like in and out, like weaving in and out, like Bart Simpson, and she's kind of got like an attitude.
Yeah. And then bam, slaps the screen. Bandage Girl.
Bandage Girled like that.
Yeah, like boom.
And that would be. It's kind of like an introduction to Meat Boy, though.
Yeah, the whole movie isn't the skate game. We just use the skate game as like you punch through the.
I mean, because I've been like I know because you remember the skate game trailer, the one that we've been talking about, the one that you saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing that like I've been trying to figure out with that was like, well, like you saw it and like. Dude, it got on Reddit, it got on the front page of Reddit, and it got huge.
Yeah.
Like, so many people were talking about it, and it was, I don't know if you know about the whole, like, there's a lot of gender issue stuff happening, and then we got a lot of shit for using the damsel trope. Do you know what a trope is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we use the damsel trope in Super Meat Boy, and a lot of women were very upset about that, so in response... is why I kind of did that gender reversal, like, oh, you think it's a boy? Oh, you think it's a boy because only boys can skateboard?
Only boys can kickflip. Only boys can kickflip. Bam. She goes upside down. It's a girl.
Lands it. She lands it. And then it was just like, boom, explosion. And everybody was like, oh, I need the Team Meat game.
Yeah.
Like, skate game is like the next big thing. So I'm thinking, like, that has been the most powerful thing I've ever written.
Okay, this is all great, and you need to be thinking about all this, like the storyline for Bandage Girl. You need to be thinking about this for Super Meat Boy. And first and foremost, you need to think: do you want it to be a cartoon or do you want it to be real people?
Can it go like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit style?
Yeah.
Like,
What if we go both? Like
exactly.
People,
no one's done that in a long time.
Well, you know what? Nobody's done. Nobody's done real people, cartoons, and puppets.
Is that doable?
I don't even know, man. I don't know.
Well, why not? I mean, if we're paying for the entire movie, let's just...
You're not paying for the whole movie. You're paying just for the development, which is up to the script, the treatment and the script.
Which is the $8,000.
Which is the $4,000 plus the $12,000, and then you get half
that's $16,000 though.
Yeah, and then you get half of that back if we get to a script that we both agree on.
Mm.
Oh, okay, I see. So we're gonna like all sit down and brainstorm, and we give the initial money, but then
you get it back if we agree on the direction of the.
And if we don't agree on it, then you take half for your time.
Yeah,
no,
you take half, and then we get the half back.
No. If we disagree on the treatment, after all the time and effort I've put into trying to satisfy you guys, then that's my compensation for my work. That's my time.
That's like he's like our employee.
We should really talk to him about the Joe situation. Is there because like, so we were talking to you about Joseph before and how it's like, he's an older guy and he's like pretty out of touch. Do you know of anybody, or is there any way, like if we end up getting close, is there any way you could represent us in a way? Like we need somebody
is that
kind of
something
young.
you do?
Yeah, I absolutely. I would represent you two in front of the financing and production company.
Okay, because that's honestly what we need. Like we're paying this guy a lot of money. Like I
know because I'm dating the girl that does the books. We pay him like $320,000 a year for his.
You're talking about the accounting?
Yeah, no.
He represents us.
Joe. We pay him to be our private lawyer. We pay him $320,000 a year, and
is he a lawyer?
What's that?
Is he a lawyer?
He's a lawyer. He said he's a lawyer and a manager, and
he approached us as a lawyer.
He was in ABBA.
He said that he would manage us as well, and he basically has been looking out for us for a while, or at least he says so.
Yeah, he said. I mean, he's done good for us, but at the same time,
He's been with us for 3 years.
Do you guys have emails from Comedy Central? Do you have their offer?
Well, yeah, but it was from 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was 2 years. I don't even think they like us anymore.
Can I see that offer? It might help.
Yeah, I can try to find it.
Forward it to me.
Yeah, I'll look through it today. I have to go through my little archives and stuff. But yeah, once we get off here, I'll find it and give it to you.
Forward that to me, and in the meantime, I'll drop the agreements, and then we'll take it from there, and we'll introduce you to Doug and try to get on the same page creatively.
Did you see that Indie Game the Movie just released the DLC special edition?
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh yeah, that was all over. That was all over everywhere. It was the Well, did you look up the Rudin deal?
No. What emails do you guys have from him? Do you?
Oh, we don't have direct emails from him because we met him in person when we went up to Sundance.
Yeah.
But just Google, if you Google Indie Game the Movie, Scott Rudin, you'll probably find a ton of stuff.
Yeah, the whole HBO thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I will look it up and I guess email you guys the agreement and take it from there.
I gotta ask you, what'd you think of Phil Fish in the movie?
Which movie are we talking about?
Indie Game the Movie.
Oh, Phil Fish is who's that guy?
That guy's the guy that made Fez.
Oh, yeah, he looked like neurotic and he looked, paranoid.
What'd you think of that? The what was his name? The guy that was working on the blog game.
Yeah. His name is Christian
Stance.
Yeah, Christian Stance.
Yeah, the littler guy at the end.
Yeah, the smaller guy. He had the like the Notebook.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He seemed
to me, he came off like pretty pretentious.
Yeah,
right.
He seemed pretty pretentious. Like, yeah, most people like.
But he's young. He's young.
Yeah, he's only like 16.
Yeah.
But did he? Would you say he came off that way? Because we were talking to.
Definitely.
He definitely came off a little bit like that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't met him in person yet, but everybody's talking about Blob Game as well, and everybody's kind of saying like the Christian's like the new. He's like the new.
Yeah, Christian Stance is like the new.
Team Meat.
No, God, we're not even near that famous. It's what's his name? The guy that made Mario.
Oh, yeah.
Doctor. His name's Mario Van Swinson.
Yamamoto.
No, Van Swinson. The guy that's modeled after him, Dr. Mario Van Swinson.
Right.
Yeah. That's who Christian. Everybody's saying Christian. I'm actually surprised he came to us and not Blog Game. To be totally honest, because that thing is killing on Steam and on Direct to Drive.
Didn't you think it looked? I mean, I thought it looked okay, but did you think it looked pretty good? Like, did you think that Blob Game looked better than Meat Boy at the end of the movie?
No.
Would you say it's on par? Or did you think it was?
I'm not as familiar. Like, I haven't played Blob Game. What's Christian's last name?
Stance.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was involved in the creation of Minecraft.
Yeah, he made most of the levels for Minecraft. And then after Notch fired him, he made his own company called Stance Works, and that's where he made Blog Game.
Cool.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I wasn't the only person that thought he was a little,
Yeah, he seemed a little pretentious.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna get going, and we'll be in touch via email. But
it was pretty impressive, though. I mean, didn't you think that a 16-year-old kid could do that?
I mean, I'm in awe by it just because when I was 16, I was just barely learning how to program. He had already built almost all of Minecraft. It's incredible, like an incredible story.
Guys, I'm gonna go. We'll be in touch via email. If you could send me that or what you have from Comedy Central, it would help with our progression.
Yeah.
And I'll send you the agreement and move forward from there.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for doing this and being like so level and honest with us. We really appreciate it. We don't get that a lot, and you
have no idea like the kind of douchebaggy things we have to deal with. We've got people at Microsoft calling us up and it's just lies. Like it's just constant lies and
yeah. But yeah, we really appreciate you being honest, and
I'm in it for the long haul, and I wanna see you guys happy, and I want to be happy. Like I want to create a win-win scenario.
right.
And if
Because
we can,
I don't know if you know, but you probably would assume like after the movie came out and then all the numbers went up and everybody found out about like the million sales here, million sales there, multi-millionaire thing keeps getting around everywhere.
People come out of the woodworks,
Yeah, and then people start contacting us and they're like, we want to do this, we want to do this, and it's just because you can see that they see dollar signs.
Yeah, they just and then they think we're idiots because we're just. I mean, Ed just does doodles and I make programs like.
right.
Yeah, but
Like,
nobody treats us with like the kind of respect to just sort of tell us how it is and just be totally, totally honest with us. And
neither of us graduated high school. I mean, we're pretty much we're street smart,
Yeah,
like,
we're
high.
Yeah.
But like as I'm sure you probably would have assumed, like some people have taken advantage of us, and we're trying to think. We're actually thinking about like because Joseph is. We're thinking that that's kind of happening with him, and that's why we kind of wanted to level with you, because you've been an honest guy and you've been cool with us.
You're our age, and we can relate to you.
Yeah.
Joseph is like 68 or something like that.
Yeah. I could see how he would blow any deal. Like what he was doing was just asking for 3 times the amount, and I would have said if I said I'll give you 3.5%, he would have asked for like 7%.
Yeah, that's.
So I really could tell there was just no way of working with him. But anyway, I don't want to talk bad about. I don't know anything.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, no.
He's like sometimes it's questionable too because he'll like we've learned a lot from him too. Like we learned about the term buddy money and escrowed and all that sort of stuff too. Like
buddy money, yeah.
Like when we told him, like, remember when I was telling you before about get the meat in the seats, that kind of pun? Like, I feel bad about it now, but he actually came up with that idea. So, like, he does have some good ideas sometimes.
Okay. That's cool. Guys, I got to go. I got to run now. I got an early morning. But
okay.
We'll discuss over email and see, if we could launch this thing.
Is there any way you can write down what movie I needed to rent? I'm trying to... I screwed it up before. You said that I rented the wrong one.
It's The Machinist.
No, it's art. But yeah, I'll send you an email. I'll put it in an email and I'll send it to you, and then you'll have it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, but shit, I need to write it down though. Here, tell me real quick. I'm gonna write it down on a piece of paper. You could double it up with the email, but I just want to make sure, just in case my computer turns off, that I can get it if I need it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Just tell me it. When I was looking through the Ghoulie section, I found out that there's actually a sequel. Was he involved in that as well, or was that something different?
I believe it's something different.
Yeah, I think Ghoulies 2 was Miramax, I think.
Oh. Okay.
But they're gone now, I think.
Okay, so
Gremlins.
Wait, do I
Gremlin.
Which
Gremlin.
Gremlin. Gremlin.
GREMLIN''S. Gremlin.
Is that a newer movie? Like, is it out yet?
Yeah, it's been out. It's kind of like Roger Rabbit. Think of it that way. So look up Gremlins, and I'll send you the contract. I got to really run, guys. We'll talk over email.
All right.
I just looked it up, and it says that there's 2 movies though.
No, there's got to be only one.
It says that there's Gremlins, and then there's Gremlins: The New Batch.
Gremlins 1984. Gremlins: The New Batch is the sequel. Get the 1984 one.
Oh.
Okay. So I'll just rent them both. But which one did? So he wrote for both of them, or did he only write for one of them?
Gremlins, just the first one.
He wrote Gremlins. He wrote the first one, and then.
Oh, it's Gremlins. Not. I thought the whole time I rented Ghoulies. Yeah. It's the G. God damn it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so
take a look at that one, and we'll talk over email. I gotta run. Okay, guys.
All right. Thanks again for
Gary.
Being honest and everything. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Gary.
Talk to you guys soon.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Gary.
Bye.
Bye. Hold on. How do I hang up? I gotta hang up.
Okay.